हेलो दोस्तों, चलिए शुरू करते हैं आज की लाइव स्ट्रीम विद गोलू गेमिंग विद द सेम एनर्जी एंड द सेम इंटेंसिटी के साथ। और आज हम स्ट्रीम कर रहे हैं ई फुटबॉल मोबाइल बाय द वे। चलो गाइस, इवेंट खेलते हैं पहले एक दो, देन विल प्ले द फ्रेंड। चलो, किस किस को गाइस 1v1 खेलना है प्लीज बोलना कोई चैट में। कौन आया स्ट्रीम में सबसे पहले आज? सिटी ले लो, चेल्सी, आर्सेनल, मैन यूनाइटेड। बेस्ट टीम के अबाउट टू बाय। चलो लेट्स गो, ये इवेंट कंप्लीट करते हैं। कॉइन्स फ्री में मिलेंगे लॉन्डो हम लोगों को। किसी ने इवेंट नहीं कंप्लीट किया तो करो यार, थर्सडे से पहले पीवीपी में इवेंट रहता है। एक सैटरडे से मतलब संडे से पहले करने का रहता है और एक थर्सडे से पहले करने रहता है। ये दोनों कंप्लीट करोगे तो आपको वीकली 100 कॉइन्स मिलेंगे, सो यू कैन स्पिन द। पता रहेगा मोस्टली सब ई फुटबॉलर्स को फ्री कॉइन कैसे मिलते हैं ई फुटबॉल में। मैंने ये थर्सडे का कंप्लीट नहीं किया, मैंने इसका कंप्लीट कर दिया था। मंडे से पहले करने का रहता है वो। भाई ओपोनेंट अच्छा प्लेयर मिल गया है, डिवीजन 1 प्लेयर। लेट्स गो, क्या होगा पता नहीं। भाई ने पूरी इसकी स्क्वाड लेके आया है। ओ माय गॉड, नाइस स्क्वाड। ये पर एफएस में कौन है? ओहो हो, पड़ा है क्या? नेट भी अच्छा है, स्टॉक नॉइस। चलो, 10 people are watching the stream, so whoever interested to play a friendly or the 1v1 guys, so please let me know in the chats. If कोई रिप्लाई नहीं करेगा देन आई विल बी प्लेइंग द डिवीजन मैचेस। इफ कोई खेलना चाहता है तो चैट स्पैम करके बोलना, नेक्स्ट मैच से फ्रेंडली खेलना चालू कर देंगे यार भाई। और अपना यूजर
So
नेम भी
what
दे
a
देना
sight this is.
ई
Another
फुटबॉल
edition
का।
of this proud competition, just
ई
seemingly
फुटबॉल
bigger and better
2026
still.
मोबाइल का।
Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new
चलो
hopes, new
लेट्स गो बाय द
expectations,
whoever new
and the
on the
belief
stream,
that
so please
maybe,
don't hesitate
just
to
maybe,
like and
this
subscribe to
time
the channel.
it will be your turn.
Guys, let's go for the 7,000
Just listen
subscribers.
to that
Only
noise. This place is
200
definitely
subscribers are
up for
remaining.
it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
मम्मी नाइस बॉल, पहली गोल खा
He's
लेगा।
had a shot! Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real
ओपोनेंट ने
rude
अच्छा गोल खेला
awakening.
यार।
It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Just so calm under pressure,
नाइस बॉल।
and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage, he
गोल
was being body checked, Peter, and then
गोल
the
खेल
next minute,
रहा
it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
ट्रू पे से बहुत ज्यादा।
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we
आ
anticipated.
विलियम सालिबा नाइस, निकाल यार बॉल।
Now it's Torres. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Makalele. Passes short and sharp.
उधर ही शॉट लेना था ज्यादा ये
Foden!
टाइम
Oh,
हाथ में दे
nearly,
दिया यार
but nearly is nothing. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Teges. And he's in on goal.
फाउल अरे फाउल था यार चेस्ट किया था भाई ने भाई अंदर रन मार रहा था मैं कटिंग कर रहा था
And here's 𝗀𝗏𝗏. That's a good... It's Wilshere! It's loose now. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Drilled in low.
पेनल्टी भाई
Well, he's
दो
not
बार
happy with that
फाउल
challenge,
इन द
but the
बॉक्स
referee is
कुछ भी
letting go.
नहीं हरामी यार हरामी लोग
Now it's Torres. And that has been clubbed away.
दो बार बॉक्स में फाउल किया और कुछ भी नहीं मिला मुझे तो क्या बोलो यार भाई
Chooses to go cross field. Well
रेफरी सो रहे
spotted.
यार भाई यार पास पास कर दिया था
And he's had it nicked away. 15 minutes till half time.
पकड़ रहा है
Palmer. Spread out to the left.
Oh,
He's found a way through.
Error.
And back out it comes. 𝗀𝗏𝗏. And it's
Good
Teges.
ball.
That
Run.
is a great pick out.
Run.
Chips it through. And this is 𝗀𝗏𝗏. And the shot!
Good goal.
And he's found the net! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
पूछ रहा कोई खेलना चाहता है
It was a great
1v1 of the
finish.
friendly
He put it
matches.
away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that. So,
Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And he could not have picked a worse time to give one away. The ball is on the spot. Here we go.
Wrong side गया मैं
And he
right
hits the
जाना चाहिए
net.
था
A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
Liverpool get themselves into the lead. Oh, well played. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
For a moment, you felt that was going... Goes for a shot!
अरे
Oh,
यार
fine
what a
stop from the
save.
keeper.
𝗀𝗏𝗏 actually
That was a
didn't
very
do an
good
awful
save.
lot wrong, to be honest.
This possibly the last play of the half.
किस गल है
And that should get the job done. Shoots! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close.
तो फोन मार दे फोन मार लेना
It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
And we are already promptly back underway. Oh, shooting chance!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
White. Pressing high and with purpose. White is looking to influence the game from out wide. Now it's Scholes.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Saka. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Teges is onto this. And they're back on the ball again. De Bruyne.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And this is Van Nistelrooy. Toure kept his eye on it, and he's there. Scholes. Liverpool finding their passes. De Bruyne. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Rodri. Makelele. Aimed beyond the defence.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Thinks about the shot. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Games hinge on moments like this. And he scores! Back in business! Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. This is quite a battle.
Well, this poses a very interesting question now, Peter. Do they push on to try and win it in normal time? They certainly have the momentum.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He's got away. Taken back almost at once. And it's Maddison. And here's Haaland. And the finish! So close. But that's it. The full-time whistle has gone.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time.
I never changes नहीं किया अभी तक सब स्क्वाड वैसे ही है भाई अभी करना पड़ेगा इसको चेंज वाह
So our quest to find the winner
10 likes
continues.
and the 6,810 subscribers here.
Can he get on the end of this? Timber.
Through.
Ødegaard. Now it's Maddison.
This is the time you need that pace.
Through.
Tries to pass it through. Ødegaard crosses. Looking for a corner. Corner number 2 then.
That's the price we have. The price of each other.
No, they for idea na.
The idea. Now, so I be telling you, so I be telling you about cheaper quality. I'll be making my third log. Like to buy 7 years already, and minimum 12 hours, 12 hours, 13 hours to use it. So I feel what I think, but I feel so minimum so what 5 to 6 years I use it. So I have to pay by you, so I have it. 8 so I have 3 years. Buy it 15 hours to first, so I have. But you do not.
5 by 6, 5 by 6 and 6.
5 by 6 is the size of it. So by 5.
कितने आदमी इसको डिस्काउंट होते
हाँ
ये मोटे है बारीक का हम
ये भाई जैसे 60 है
मैनेज कितने आप
the rate around 10,395
हमें डिस्काउंट आता
discount around to my discount goes around 9,500 with delivery
and you
don't feel like it
you
you want to buy the only type it started by 5 around 45,000
Lampard getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence. And they're not going to make any further progress now. He's through here. Oh, look at shapes to shoot! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Liverpool go into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
There's the shot! And that would have won it.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Lampard goes short. Takes a shot! He's scored! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Well, that has changed the... And that's it for the first half of extra time. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner?
So food by pass food. Price of the same price. It's the same price. Discuss card भी था हाँ ना ये तो वाले नाम तो क्या हाँ और कहते हैं ये होते हैं काम ना रहे इसी दुकान कितने में पड़ती
Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, the ball's run loose here. and claimed it back swiftly. Alisson powering forward here.
अरे यार कोई खेलना चाहता है फ्रेंडली तो प्लीज बोलना चैट में। कोई तो नहीं है स्ट्रीम में, कोई चैट स्पैम भी नहीं कर रहा है लॉन्च। चलो यार पिन कर दे कमेंट को, तो तभी तो कोई मैसेज करेगा। चलो यार, 5 people are watching the stream. Anyone is interested to play a friendly matches, so please let me know in the chat.
Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
Chalo, let's go.
Well, we're on the way. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, I've always been impressed with how this guy, 𝘊𝗍𝗍, has been able to combine physicality and the finesse he can also add to his game, Peter. He makes good use of his strength when receiving the ball in tight areas, and he has that trickery and athleticism to beat people, and a spring in his step, always a spring.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Now that's well seen too. Backward it goes. Teges aimed beyond the defence. Van Nistelrooy providing an outlet on that flank, and he's managed to get free. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
बच गया इधर.
Owen gets flagged offside. De Bruyne.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Van Nistelrooy unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Teges tries to pass it through. Oh, that's a canny finish!
Good save.
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That was
Yeah, he
amazing
was well
save, yeah.
placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Teges is onto this, and the shot!
अरे
Van
यार.
Dijk attempts a clearance. Nicely weighted ball. Good ball, good take. Oh, he's been big chance!
Good goal.
Yes, it's in! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Physical और
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
That has really stirred things up, and if they carry on like this, things might even get louder here.
30 minutes gone. Great run on the overlap here. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Adams gets it away. Teges. That's a good run down the left. And it's Van Nistelrooy. That is good alertness.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
De Bruyne. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And here's Van Nistelrooy. And we hit
First half is
half-time.
done. Chalo, let's go in the
Well, there were
second
plenty
half.
of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
चलो यार
I
guys,
think
let's
on the
go for
whole,
the
the team linked up very well and
6,810
has been
subscribers.
organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. 𝘊𝗍𝗍 knocks it into space. Teges. And he's quick to snatch it back. And it's 𝘊𝗍𝗍. Referee's given a throw.
पासिंग गेम अच्छी जा रही है बट फिनिश नहीं कर पा रहा हूँ। गेम में थोड़ा स्पीड चाहिए, स्पीड। चलो guys, let's go for the 10 likes. Next match who wants to play friendly or the 1v1 please बोलना चेस में, कोई नहीं खेलेगा then I will be playing the division matches। यार चेस स्पैम करके बोलना if आपको खेलना है friendly or the 1v1, okay? Whoever interested to play friendly matches or the 1v1, so please let me know in the chat, yeah, guys. Then only I will play, or else I
So,
will
Jim, is
be
that the manager
playing the
telling the
division
forwards that they must
matches.
stay
Oh,
forward
nice
for
one
now?
interception.
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
So we've reached the hour mark. Oh, that's well spotted. And they can counter here. Now it's Owen. Foden. Now it's Owen. Owen receives it in a good position here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he's managed to get rid. And it's made its way to him. And he's in on goal. Chance, surely! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
तूने मैनचेस्टर वाला पैक ओपन किया क्या? मैनचेस्टर वाला नहीं किया यार।
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
400 रुपया जीपे कर दे, नंबर तो है तेरे पास।
Tries to get it clear. And that's another good win of the ball.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now the ball in. Nicely aimed pass. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Couldn't squeeze it through.
थ्रो इन मिल गया, चलो।
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Chance for a shot! Really well taken goal. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
And we're done.
Good game.
Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying.
चलो अभी कोई फ्रेंडली करना चाहता है तो जल्दी बोलो। 700 पॉइंट कैसे हो गए मेरे पास? 200 पॉइंट कहाँ से आ गए? दो सौ कॉइन का कल 500 ही कॉइन थे मेरे पास। कुछ कोनोमी ने दिवाली वाली बोनस दे दिया क्या? इसमें 50 मिल जाए यार, 800 हो जाएंगे। अरे मिल गए 50 कॉइन, नाइस। और 70 कॉइन चाहिए, इधर से मिले लग रहा है मेरे को। मैं वही बोल रहा, इतने सारे कॉइन कहाँ से मिल गए मेरे को। एक ओपन कर। नहीं यार, और चाहिए कॉइन, नहीं हो जाएगा। और कितना, 70 कॉइन चाहिए। अगला पैक कौन सा आने वाला है? अगला पैक का 100 करके कर सकता हूँ मैं। 1000 पहले आ, एक खोलता हूँ, बाद में डायरेक्ट 900 करता हूँ ब्रदर। क्यों, पहले वाले में ही 4 स्टार रेटेड कार्ड मिल गया तो बाद में मैं नहीं करता हूँ पैक ओपनिंग, क्योंकि अगला सब 30 मिलने वाला है। फर्स्ट ही 30 मिल गया, सेकंड में कुछ ना कुछ मिलने का चांसेस रहता है। लाइक 80-30 चांसेस रहता है, 80% चांसेस रहता है मिलने का कोई 5 स्टार वाला कार्ड, टॉप 3 वाला एक तो कार्ड मिलने का रहता है, नहीं तो ये होता है ट्रिक लगा कर ओपन कर। वही वही, नहीं मिलेगा यार भाई। मेरे को पता है ना। चलो ठीक। 4 पे हो गया मैं वैसे तो। मैं 2 राहुल का चांस मिलेगा, एक ही चांस मिलेगा। 2 राहुल चांस, 100.6 लैप पे मिलेगा 2 राहुल की चांस के बाद। तो बहुत सारा है, 100 पॉइंट्स, 100, 300 पॉइंट। करेंगे जल्दी जल्दी। शॉप में सेल भी चल रहा है भाई, कोई डाल दो यार। 110 रुपया डाल दो यार। 800 रुपया डाल दिया तो कर देंगे भाई। 800 में कितना, 1630 कॉइन, 2 ही दिन बचे हैं। 840 कॉइन्स, 4 10। और ये मेरे जीपे में उतना पैसा नहीं था, अभी कर लेता है। जीपे में कितना पड़ा गया मेरे पास? 50-60 रुपया पड़े रहेंगे, 50 भी नहीं, 10 रुपया पड़े रहेंगे। में दोस्त भी ने कौन से देखते हैं, चलो। इसमें हमको अलेक्जेंडर इसका एक अच्छा कार्ड है, मैथ्यूज। ये हाइट इसकी अच्छी है भाई, गोलकीपर की 196। भगवान कुछ देगा क्या? जय सिया राम। मेरा मेरा कंट्री आरबी मिला था, कुछ 30 मिला रहेगा। नहीं मिलता है। अभी 900 मारा तो फायदा है। ऐसे 30 मिलने के बाद मिल सकता है कुछ। और एक स्क्रीन इसमें ठीक लग रही है। इसमें टारगेट किलियन एम्बाप्पे, भगवान दे दे यार किलियन एम्बाप्पे। मेरे पास ओल्ड किलियन एम्बाप्पे, बहुत पुराना ओल्ड किलियन एम्बाप्पे। क्या मिलेगा भगवान? कैन वी गेट किलियन एम्बाप्पे? 93 एम्बाप्पे। दोनों बुलशीट कार्ड मिल गए यार। तू मेरा फ्रेंड रिक्वेस्ट में तो नहीं है सैम ब्रदर? है क्या? नहीं है बे, तेरा कैसा आईडी मेरी? हाँ ये देखिए, गांडू है तू। रूनी मिल गया गांडू। अरे भाई स्क्वाड बना रहा है अभी, वाह 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 वाह। पूरा पैक मार दिया क्या, दो पूरा ये पैक? गांडू की जय हो भाई भाई भाई। नाइस। पूरा पैक मार दिया अभी इसने, लास्ट वाला पैक। 107। ओहो भाई, स्क्वाड बना रहा है अभी भाई, फुल तगड़ा स्क्वाड बना रहा है लग रहा है ना बाबा। रूनी नहीं मिला क्या ऐसे ऐसे वाला? हाँ मिला है ना भाई। 107 ब्रो इज डूइंग समथिंग fishy। कितने कॉइन कॉइन लगे? फिरदान, तेरे को भेजा हूँ। अकाउंट रिव्यू, तेरे को मेरे को क्या भेजा है तूने? किधर भेजा है? इंस्टा पे, व्हाट्सएप पे, किधर क्या भेजा है? बाय द वे गाइस, कोई मेरा इंस्टा ग्रुप, व्हाट्सएप का ग्रुप ज्वाइन करना चाहता है ये फुटबॉल का, तो ज्वाइन कर सकते हो। गोलू आर्मी का नाम का रहेगा, डिस्क्रिप्शन में लिखा हुआ रहेगा। फ्रेंड रिक्वेस्ट एक्सेप्ट कर। तेरी गांडू की रिक्वेस्ट करूँ मैं? चल मेरा मेंबरशिप ले ले, करता हूँ। जल्दी मेंबरशिप ले ले। 29 रुपीज, इतना पैक पे पैसा उड़ाया है, उड़ाता है एक मेरा। 29 का मेंबरशिप तो ले ले भाई। हम गरीब का कुछ, 19 रुपए का हम समोसा और फ्रूटी पी लेंगे। हाँ, 9 रुपीज तो हमारा यूट्यूब लेके जाएगा, 20 रुपये हमको मिलेगा, एक समोसा और एक फ्रूटी। सर्दी हो गई, चाय पियेंगे, फ्रूटी नहीं पियेंगे। इसमें एक्सचेंज में कुछ साले इसके वाले एक्सचेंज में साले आइटम में कौन रहते हैं बे एक्सचेंज करने के? हमारा ये देखो गांडू जैसा रहता है। ऑक्सीजन 82 रेटिंग, 85 का कोई प्लेयर रहना चाहिए यार इसमें, एक्सचेंज में तो मजा आ जाएगा। कॉइन सेव किया हम। कॉइन सेव करके नारी का हम। ओ भाई भाई, इतना दिन बाद अकाउंट किया तो। ओके ओके, नाइस। कॉइन सेव करके किया था तो सही है। कॉइन नहीं डाला था, पूरे फुल पैक कैसे वाइप आउट किया तुमने? तीनों पैक मिला साला, इतना बीजीएमआई में यूसी डालता है, इधर भी डाला रहेगा कुछ पैसा। मेरे को बोल रहा है। चलो यार डिवीजन मैचेस खेलते हैं। अभी तक डिवीजन 4 में बढ़िया चल रहा हूँ मैं। एक वीक हो गया लग रहा है ना, कितने दिन हो गए? फ्राइडे, थर्सडे, फ्राइडे, सैटरडे, संडे, मंडे, 5 दिन हो गए और अभी तक डिवीजन 2 ही मैच खेला हूँ, एक हारा हूँ एक जीता हूँ। चलो, इफ किसी को फ्रेंडली खेलना है तो बोलना यार चैट में, और आईडी रिव्यू करनी है तो। टू डिफेंस और लेफ्ट और आरबी के साथ खेल ले, वैसा फॉर्मेशन में थोड़ा ट्रिकी हो जाता है अभी। तो 3 सीबी के साथ खेल रहा है सैम। तेरे को जम रहा है तो खेल ले, मैं तो फोर्स नहीं करूंगा तेरे को। हाँ हाँ हाँ। मैंने एक दिन में सब नहीं खोलता, लाता एफसी का ट्रिक है कि मिला जाने तो स्टॉप की। ओके, डिफेंस से माफिया न लग गया। बैट को खिलाओ, बैंक पर बहुत आप फॉर्म में नहीं। ओ भाई, गांडू बनता है भाई के पास, स्क्वाड ओपी है। बेंच स्ट्रेंथ नाइस, कॉलन है। अच्छा बेंच स्ट्रेंथ है यार भाई के पास, नॉट बैड।
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And that gets things running.
I think in 𝘀🐗🐻 you have one of the best Italian goalkeepers of his generation.
Must be.
Yeah, well, on the international scene, he's always been overshadowed, I suppose, by more illustrious rivals.
Well, he has, but regardless of all of that, you just have to look at what he's achieved.
A great shot stopper, very decisive and quick in one-on-ones, and just an excellent all-round command of the penalty box.
Crosses it in.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
इन मिल गया opponent.
Looking for a runner. And he's had it nicked away. And it's 𝘀𝗍. Passing is crisp and sharp. That is ended up in no man's land. It's 𝘀𝗍!
What a goal, 𝘀𝗍.
Goal! Barcelona!
अच्छा कलर मारा. Angle अच्छा मिल रहा है.
You don't keep those out. He just knew.
Oh, what a hit, Peter. And there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured. It was simply inch perfect.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And here's Owen. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Otto. Now it's 𝘀𝗍. Matthäus. Now it's Owen. And he welcomes it in. Decent chance!
Oh, bhai, good goal.
No mistake! They're
Nice
level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Barcelona grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Can he get on the end of this? He's going for goal!
Open goal.
Goal after wonderful goal!
Pressure ले लिया यार.
A finish right from the top draw. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Barcelona go into the lead. Adriano! It's in!
इसका ball shot लेता है goal में यार भाई.
Incredible spell. They are flying.
Manual में 30 खेल रहा है.
Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to...
And Batistuta! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Really well taken goal. And there is the big 200. Everybody reminds him what he has gone and done. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
We have got ourselves a game here. And there's the end of the first half. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
चलो लॉन्डो करना है कमबैक और एक गोल चाहिए ड्रॉ इक्वलाइज करने के लिए.
There's the start of the second half.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Clipped into space. Mendes can get it clear.
नो क्लियरेंस ब्रो। मैक्सी के पैर में रहते श्योर गोल थी।
Barcelona with the corner. They're first.
हाँ
Schneider goes short. Takes a shot! Kante gets rid without sophistication. And now they can spring out of defence. Not the most accurate pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Barcelona can breathe again. Just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Now it's Batistuta. Great vision. Well seen. Saw that coming. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Can he finish?
Good goal.
Oh, taken
Well
with
run,
style.
Good run.
Once more they've done it. They just will not lie down.
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive. The finish, exquisite.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Now, can they get him away? And this is Owen. He's picked his way through. Oh, cracking ball. Danger averted for now. And it's Chiellini. Just about up to 75 minutes. And smartly reclaimed.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just what... Good effort from distance. Messi. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. He is through here. And he's heaved it away. Threads one in. Now it's Owen. Oh, it's a great ball here. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Cannavaro calmly anticipates. And it's Roberto Carlos. Bit too much weight on the pass. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi is onto this. Passes short and sharp. Big chance!
Oh,
the
good
ball's run
save.
loose here. The last act of a game, which they
Yeah,
chased to the very
man.
end. It finishes all square, but boy, they were close to snatching it. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine
Shit,
respect
यार,
all
ये
round.
जीतना था यार। कैसे miss किया?
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
6-7
Well, neither
shots, 6
side
on
could get over
target,
the line
4
here.
saves from the
Perhaps
goal.
one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
3 save किया है अच्छे भाई।
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both,
अच्छा खेला है
a
भाई।
very good evening.
3 गोल नहीं देने थे भाई। कितने पॉइंट चाहिए मेरे को? अरे भाई 11 पॉइंट चाहिए मेरे को 7 गेम में। 4 गेम कैसे, 3 4 में 7 में से 4 गेम तो जीतना है कैसे क्या। अरे एसएस की जगह पे बेलिंगम को ला सकता हूँ। चलो यार भाई, किसी को फ्रेंडली खेलना है तो बोलना होगा चैट में, चुपचाप मत बैठना है। विंग पे स्पेस बहुत मिलेगा इस फॉर्मेशन में।
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway. 𝘀𝘀𝗽𝗃, Jim. Some people credit him with making defending fashion. And the shot! Goal! Grêmio! And what a start!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
So smooth. A signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
I doubt very... Sneijder!
Okay.
Sneijder! Brilliant! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Sneijder demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback. And this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Rice. Gerrard. And it's Messi. That's a sharp pass. Haaland is onto this. Oh, he's been caught on it here. In once more. Deftly away. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Threads one in. He's found a way through. Messi. And Messi! Now
Nice
that
try.
has posed a few awkward questions.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Gerrard. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Makelele. Now it's Messi. In with the challenge. Van Nistelrooy. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Can he get it through? Schneider in. He gets his head on it! Oh, it's come off the upright. Beckenbauer gets rid without sophistication.
Grêmio clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is. And it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Now that looks a decent ball. Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Not the most accurate pass. Knocks it into space. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And they've got rid. Haaland gets flagged offside. And that has left him in a heap. Messi. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
अच्छे से अंदर कटिंग नहीं कर सकते, सीधा रन मार के अंदर कटिंग कर सकते।
Messi. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area.
Again foul कर रहा है यार।
Rice gets his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do. And the half-time whistle goes. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Barcelona will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
What is... And a chance! Goal! Grêmio! And they're back in front. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Grêmio take the lead. Now it's Schneider. Crunching tackle. Schneider cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. That has ended up in no man's land.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Can he get on the end of this? And this is Neymar.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And here's Neymar. Cafu. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Well seen. Saw that coming. And there's the shot! And that is high.
Well, the invitation was there, so he was right, in my opinion, to take it on. Alas, it was a technical flaw.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And the pass is intercepted. Aimed beyond the defence. And it's 𝘀𝘀𝗽𝗽.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Hello.
Hello.
ना ना ये चढ़्या बांधलेलो लायता एक 40 सोंग बी लायता
फुडल्यान बिर्याणी दुकान ऑपोजीट चोळो बसता लागता तो सिद्धी मेट्रोसिस म्हणून जाल्या वरा सर आमचे मनीस आमचे पयले आसले
Costa Curta. And he can clear it
एक
away.
कॉल की वजह से
And that's it.
हार गया यार
One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to
Any
lose,
weekend
but
matches अच्छे नहीं जा
sentiment
रहे।
counts for nothing here, and
पापा का कॉल आ गया क्या करूं फॉर्मेशन चेंज कर रहा हूं मैं
so bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood
Division
is
matches
boisterous. It
division
is a
और
perfect
बात रही है भाई।
ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle.
I think in 𝘀𝗽𝗽𝗽, you have one of the best Italian goalkeepers of his generation.
Must be.
Yeah, well, on the international scene, he's always been overshadowed, I suppose, by more illustrious rivals.
Well, he has, but regardless of all of that, you just have to look at what he's achieved.
A great shot stopper, very decisive and quick in one-on-ones, and just an excellent all-round command of the penalty box.
𝘀𝗽𝗽𝗽 gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Mohamed Salah. Raul. That's a pretty loose pass. Makelele. Now it's 𝘀𝘀𝗽𝗽𝗽. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, super ball. 𝘀𝘀𝗽𝗽𝗽! Barcelona with the corner. They're first. Looks across and plays it in. And now they can spring out of defence. Still goalless. That has been slung wide. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Diogo Costa claims comfortably. Roberto Carlos with a beautifully timed run. Now it's 𝘀𝘂𝗽𝗽. Rice. Back into the middle. Oh, Red, nice interception. Makaleli. Teges. Now it's 𝘀𝘂𝗽𝗽. And it's made its way to him.
Carlos, well done.
Foden was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Vinícius Junior. That looks a good ball through. Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well timed, excellent interception. Rodri takes control of it and he's on the move. And here's Batistuta. Knocks it into space. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Well interception again.
And that has been cut short. Guardiola. And it's 𝘀𝘂𝗽𝗽. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He has a look up. Decent chance! Neymar out to the right. Now it's Raul. Oh, that's well spotted. And that's put paid to a promising move. Takes the shot!
Yeah, the power.
Oh, that is rather wayward.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. A decent enough half, but either side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So there was the first half.
Barcelona ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the... Shapes the shoot! What a wonderful goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game. But that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
𝘀𝘂𝗽𝗽 really showed his coolness, Peter, by not getting flustered on such a tough skill. And for me, it was controlled perfection.
So the first moment of real... He's tried one! And the ball's come loose here. Roberto Carlos got a long way forward to join the attack. Looking for a runner.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Abbiati. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, good ball! It's Neymar! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Aimed beyond the defence. Rodri. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. And the score is 1-0. Looking tidy in possession here. Rodri. Played out towards the right wing. Mohamed Salah. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
He's through, it's one-on-one.
अरे
Oh, the
यार
keeper's done
शॉट ही नहीं
wonderfully
ली
well
इधर
there.
से।
I just thought he showed a little too much of it to the keeper, but
इधर लग
I think he read the situation very well. Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
stoykovich! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
This their second corner of the game. Keeper's dealt with that. And now a sudden chance to counter. Barcelona still ahead by the game's only goal. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Roberto Carlos. Deep cross. Big header! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, it's very well timed. The delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Goes looking wide. Teges. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle.
बहुत टाइम के बाद
Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides.
7 points हो गए ना यार। स्कोर ओपोनेंट की अच्छी स्कोर है यार फाइट है तो
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, we're on the way. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this guy, Rodri, is a player I like a lot, and he's someone who quietly gets on with his job by doing a lot of the simple things exactly right. His game's all about playing short balls, forming triangles, and his speed of thought is actually quite impressive, and it often keeps...
He's had a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Foden. Plays a sharp little ball here. Now it's Foden. He is through here! And that has been clubbed away. Oh, what has happened here? Pass somewhat off target. Messi looking to penetrate opposition lines. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Good read, needed to be. It's out of play for a goal kick.
गोल की मिल गया ओपोनेंट को चलो कोई ना
Looking to play him in. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Great vision. Barcelona are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. And they're back on the ball again. And it's Messi. He's in plenty of space here. He has found the way through. Doku tries a cross.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
There will be a throw-in. Diogo Costa gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Short changes him with that pass. Roberto Carlos kept aware and it is reclaimed easily. Teges providing an outlet on that flank. Doku looks to get on the end of this. That is ended up in no man's land. Guardiola. 𝘀🐸. And it's Messi. And this is Batistuta. And he's found the way past. Chance for a shot!
छी यार
There it is! The breakthrough strike! Another moment of magic. A real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a...
Tries from a long way out. Or within an inch or two.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that and it wasn't far away at all.
And he's on his way! Batistuta!
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And there's the end of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Terrific header! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
𝘀𝗫𝗍 clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he whips in a cross.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And now they can spring out of defence. Chance, surely! Missed by a fraction.
दाखल त्यांका आवडलेलं त्यांका ते महादेवांगी ते गुणेल देवा कॉलोना सवाय
It's a pretty loose pass. Teges. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Messi! And that's caused a worry or two.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Looking for a runner. Oh, that's a key interception.
बेस्ट खंजे में जर्मन की नाल काफले में जर्मन की नाल एक गोल नहीं जा रही है
big chance
no
and he's really put himself on the line here.
Ďalšia dilemma to पैसा है
𝘀𝘂𝗽𝗽 claims comfortably. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And here's 𝘀𝘂𝗽𝗽.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
𝘀𝗀, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And smartly reclaimed. Over to the left. Now it's Stojkovic. Adams with the clearance. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And he's heaved it away. 𝘀𝗀𝗽𝗽. Now it's 𝘀𝗀𝗃. Time and again they are repelled. Adams cuts out the pass.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Looking to go deep. Played it again.
Barcelona really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
चल इसके बाद नहीं हो रहा है यार डिवीजन में जितना हो रहा है ये फॉर्मेशन से नहीं हो रहा थोड़ा
Barcelona making another change here.
गोल ही नहीं आ रही तब से स्पेस नहीं बना पाता कॉम्पैक्ट हो रहा है
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Aimed beyond the defence. Mbappe, he's found a way through. And this is Van Nistelrooy. That's a simple one for the keeper. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful.
कोई फॉर्मेशन अच्छा बोलो यार. चलो एक मैनेजर बाय कर लेते हैं. Rank 59 quick counters. Out wide. 150. 750. Long ball counter. Long ball. Finishing and defensive. पेब्लो बोले थे इसका क्या है. DMF to see. फील नहीं कर रहा मैनेजर बनता है. लॉन्ग बॉल काउंटर पर. एक क्विक काउंटर और एक करेंगे अभी चेंज द मैनेजर. अरे हाँ इधर है ना यार एफ3 को भाई. फॉर्मेशन डिफॉल्ट फॉर्मेशन क्या है इसका. हेलो. हाँ हाँ बैड हाँ कसली. 78/48. ओके असा असा. बेड जाय की मॅट्रेस जाय. हाँ मॅट्रेस कशी जाय तुका. सॉफ्ट जाय की मातशी हार्ड जाय कशी जाय मॅट्रेस. सॉफ्ट जाय आसलेली. कशी जाय कितलीशी प्राइस रेंजा भितर जाय. मातशी तुका मातशी 3 years वॉरंटीची मातशी एक मॅट्रेस आहा 72/40. 78/48 न्ही 78/48 तुका 6137 पडटा. 137 3 वर्सां वॉरंटी आहा. मातशी बरी क्वॉलिटीची जाय जाल्यार तुका ती बी प्रायस सांगता. मातशी बरी क्वॉलिटीची जाय भशेनी सवाय भितर 78/48ची ती तुका अरावंड 6875 पडटा. अरावंड एक 700 रुपया चड पडटले मातशे बरी क्वॉलिटीची आहा. हय 6000 हय 6800 पर्यंत. आमचे बावडची बिर्याणी बी खबर आहा. बावडची बिर्याणी खबर आहा. बोड्डा हय बोड्डा अभरण बी आहा पळय भांगराचे व्हडले. ना झिला हॉटेला मातशे मुखार सायडीन. हय मुखार 108 कॅफे बी आहा पळय. हय धाकटे ना थंय न्ही रा तूं सारकें आनी खंय ते हे बी खबर आहा तुका 100 रुपया बिरयानी बी गावता ती 100 रुपया बिरयानी गावता खबर आहा न्ही तेज्या सारकें ऑपोजीट तूं खंयच्यान येवपाचो मडगांवच्यान न्ही मडगांवच्यान लेफ्ट सायड पडटलें खबर ना कोणी फोन मारलेलो कोणी कार्ड वाड बी दिला आसतलें कोणी कार्ड वाड बी दिला आसतलें म्हणटा क्या करते मेरे को प्लेयर एज अ सीएमएफ बीच में सीएमएफ रखते दोनों साइड में दो डीएमएफ रखते ये स्क्वाड कैसे लग रहा है भाई आप 108 जा रहा है भाई ये चलो आ जाओ यार सैम भाई किधर चले गए हो यार स्ट्रीम में चले गए यार सैम भाई सैम भाई आ गए चलो Ahora 𝗀𝗵cie FC Goa, el clásico of ISL.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
No.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. And here's 𝘀𝘀. Batistuta is fouled. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
𝘀𝘀!
अरे यार किधर मार रहा हूँ?
That was travelling. Messi. Great vision. Guardiola. Guardiola!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Aimed beyond the defence. Can he latch on to this? And that was very necessary. And he's there to retrieve it. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, well played. And we have our very first corner. Swings in, up he goes!
Target.
Just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Roberto Carlos is there, and he can pick it up. Mbappe, and this is Cruyff. Oh, 𝘀𝘀! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And he's only too happy to take that back. 𝘀𝘀. Oh, that's well spotted. Odo. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward, and he's managed to get free. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though. Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
Mbappe. It's Cruyff. Cole. He's picked his way through. Now, oh, what has happened? Real chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out.
अरे क्या नसीब है मेरा.
And the pass is intercepted. And it's Cruyff. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Mbappe. Oh, cracking ball. And he's had a hit. 𝗀𝗃𝗽, a player who needs no introduction. Now it's 𝘀𝗀𝗽. Now that looks a decent ball. And it's been played through. He's having a shot! And that should get the job done.
यार गोल कैसे नहीं जा रही?
A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So we reach the halfway point.
What a pleasant surprise to see how open this game is turning into. Just wondering if the two teams are going to keep doing what we've seen in the first half. I hope that a cautious aspect doesn't kick in.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
And Stoichkov!
Good goal.
What a wonderful goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Any thoughts on the goal?
I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
And that is a little undercooked. Over to the left. Stoichkov is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Passing is crisp and sharp.
Such good technique.
He's got away. Pavard with the clearance. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone.
Hello.
Referee has gone straight to his pocket. Yes, a second yellow, and he's off.
Red.
Well, the protest continues, but in the end, they are defending the indefensible. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
Probably be looking to play it square from here. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Sneijder certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
That's a sharp pass. And that interception was most necessary.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Tries to play it through. picked out, shoots!
अरे
Oh, it's come off the upright.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
1-0 as we head towards the end. Knocks it into space. Oh, played through for the wide man.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And claimed it back swiftly. And here's Perez. Great ball, and he's in here.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Now it's 𝗦𝗵cie. Oh, good take in a good area. That's going to go a long way. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's own...
इसको डाल दो क्या? एक फॉर्मेशन नहीं, एक फॉर्मेशन क्या है स्क्रिप्टिंग मैच था, सब शॉर्ट पोस्ट पे। हाँ मेरा भी शॉर्ट पोस्ट पे था भाई, इतना सारा। उधर खोल के वो ये मिलने से अच्छा मैनेजर तो मिल गया। लॉन्ग बाउंडर के बाद मेरे पास मैच मेकिंग का अच्छा गोलकीपर मिल गया और लिंक का प्ले भी मिल गया साथ में। सीएफ से डायरेक्ट डीएमएफ से डायरेक्ट सीएफ लॉन्ग बॉल खेल सकता हूँ। चलो अभी ये मैनेजर को भी डिवीजन में ट्राई करते हैं। मैनेजर और स्कॉट का अच्छा स्कॉट बन चुका है। डीएमएफ से डायरेक्ट इसको बत्सुटा को सेकंड हाफ के लिए भी रख दिए प्ले। अच्छी लग रही है ऑन द पिच गॉड। एक रेटिंग कम कर। चलो फिर और बीच फॉर्म में नहीं है। चार मैच बैक टू बैक विन करना पड़ेगा। दो, हाँ 3 मैच तो विन करना, 4 मैच तीनों मैच विन करेगा तो आगे पहुंच जाएगा, नहीं तो हार जाएगा, वापस से डिवीजन 4 में रहेगा। चलो यार एक दो डिवीजन मैचेस खेलते हैं और देखते हैं क्या सीन होता है हमारे। वाह नाइस, एवियन कन्वर्टर की जगह पे अपन दोनों का सेम लगाया माइक के। भी अरबी अरबी में थोड़ा अच्छी है। बाकी को डाल के टेस्ट करते हैं। पर एक गेम अच्छा नहीं खेला तो भाई को डायरेक्ट शॉट से बाहर। भाई 133 ये भाई की स्कॉट के इतने हाई रेटेड कोई कार्ड नहीं है।
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
किधर था?
The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
हेलो हेलो हेलो। हाँ खया तुम्ही? हाँ माय होम सुपर तुमच्याकडे तुमच्याकडे गुगल मॅप हा तुम्ही लोकेशन धाडटा माझ्या शॉपाची ना रस्त्यारू पडटा हे खबर बावडची बिर्याणी खबर आहा जॅक्सन तुम्ही सारखी खंय पावल्या हा त्यांना 78/48 जाय मेट्रोच काय आमच्याकडे 78/48 जाय कोण कॉल करते हय तिने फोन मारला त्यांना साथीच सांगितलं साथीच सांगता हॅलो हा तुम्ही खंय आहा की DIY सारखी खंय तुमी सारखी आसा नांव मुखार कितें आनी कितें आहा तितून हार्डवेअर मातशी फाटल्या तुमी आतां खंयची केल्या मडगांव सायडीच्यान आयल्या की तुमी मातशी फाटल्यान या अभरण व्हडलें एक भांगरा शॉप आहा पळय तें भांगराचें अभरण म्हणून हय व्हडलें हय थंय त्या सायडीनूच आहा ते महादेवा कडेन महादेवा कडेन अंबिका एक हार्डवेअरच्या सायडीचेर न्ही ते नवे हार्डवेअर पडला पळय ते दिसना
आपण ज्या व्यक्तीस कॉल करीत आहात तो व्यक्ती उत्तर देत नाही कृपया नंतर
काय
प्रयत्न करा
साथी घेतली तुझ्याकडे ते साथी दाखवलेली 2000 कम 1500 से ये लिया तो अच्छा होता ये कोणा ते बाग
We are just shadows. It's supposed to be that we die. It doesn't matter if there is no light anymore, no light anymore. 'Cause we are born as living fights. We live to die. We live to 'Cause we are born as living fights. We live to die, we live to die. And we're surrounded by the night. We live to die. We are shadows in the neon light. We are shadows in the neon light. We are shadows in the neon. We are We are just shadows. It's supposed to be that we die. It doesn't matter if there is no light anymore, no light anymore. 'Cause we are born as living fights. We live to die, we live to die. And we're surrounded by the night. We live to die. We are shadows in the neon light. We are shadows in the neon light. We are shadows in the neon. We are We are just shadows. It's supposed to be that we die. It doesn't matter if there is no light anymore, no light anymore. 'Cause we are born as living fights. We live to die, we live to die. And we're surrounded by the night. We live to die. We are shadows in the neon light. We are shadows in the neon light. We are shadows in the neon. We are We are just shadows. It's supposed to be that we die. It doesn't matter if there is no light anymore, no light anymore. 'Cause we are born as living fights. We live to die, we live to die. just shadows. It's supposed to be that we die. It doesn't matter if there is no light anymore, no light anymore. 'Cause we are born as living fights. We live to die, we live to die. And we surrounded by the night. We live to die. We are shadows in the neon light. We are shadows in the neon light. We are shadows in the neon. We are We are just shadows. It's supposed to be that we die. It doesn't matter if there is no light anymore, no light anymore. 'Cause we are born as living fights. We live to die, we live to die. And we surrounded by the night. We live to die. We are shadows in the neon light. We are shadows in the neon light. We are shadows in the neon. We are
Maybe I don't understand this. You see